Welcome to the MGL Movie Recap channel. For our very first episode, I'm sharing a touching Mongolian drama inspired by a true story. The film is called Good Father, released in 2016. It's based on the life of a kind-hearted man named Dava, a humble taxi driver who became a symbol of generosity and warmth across Mongolia in 2015. Let's dive into this unforgettable story. Scene 1. The dream begins. We begin over 20 years ago. Dava is a young man who dreams of becoming an actor. One morning, his sister accidentally burns his shirt while ironing it. He quickly changes and rushes to an audition. There, he meets a young man who later becomes his best friend. As they leave the audition, they pass a group of girls waiting for a dance class tryout. Dava locks eyes with one of them. It's love at first sight. Scene 2. First love, first challenges. Both young men get accepted into acting school, and we see them perform on stage. But the joy is short-lived. The school director warns Dava that he must pay his tuition or risk being expelled. That evening, while watching TV at home, Dava sees the same girl from the dance tryouts. She's dancing on screen. His best friend takes him to meet her. On her way home, she realizes she lost her bus fare. Dava happily walks her home, cherishing the extra time with her. Scene 3. Secret letters. In the days before mobile phones or social media, young lovers exchanged handwritten letters. We see the girl sending Dava a love letter through her younger brother. When Dava asks why she didn't come herself, she says her parents grounded her. But their secret romance is soon discovered when the parents intercept the letters. Scene 4. Marriage and struggles. Years pass. Dava and the girl get married and have 5 children. Although he gave up his dream of acting, he becomes a taxi driver to support his family. Their life is poor, but full of love and warmth. Their best friends also get married. Scene 5. Hard winter nights. It's a freezing winter night. Dava returns to his cold, dark home where his hungry children are waiting. He and his wife try to buy groceries on credit, but the shop refuses. With the last of their money, they buy a few biscuits. The children happily share them, but the oldest daughter notices that the parents aren't eating. She asks, "Why aren't you eating, Dad?" Dava gently lies, saying, "We already ate." Later, Dava takes his son outside to find firewood. He tells him, "Even if you're rich in the middle of nowhere, it means nothing. Don't worship money too much. True happiness doesn't come from wealth."
Scene 6. Betrayal and injury. One night, Dava's drunken friend barges into their home demanding repayment of an old debt, but instead of leaving, he ogles Dava's wife. Though broke, Dava kindly offers to drive him home, not wanting him to drink and drive. On the way, the drunk man insults Dava, calling him pathetic and poor. They argue over the steering wheel and Dava ends up badly injured in the accident. Scene 7. Hospital and humiliation. At the hospital, the same man arrives with a lawyer demanding Dava pay for the damages. They claim it's Dava's fault since he was driving. Though furious, Dava swallows his pride and asks for only one thing. "Please, don't tell my wife." As his family enters with food, Dava forces a smile, pretending everything is fine. He doesn't eat, knowing his children are still hungry. He quietly shares the food with them, saying he's already full. His wife, however, understands everything without a word. Scene 8. Brotherhood and loyalty. After leaving the hospital, Dava works heavy labor jobs to repay the debt. His best friend shows up, offering help and joining him in the hard work. It's a moving moment that highlights the loyalty and deep friendship between Mongolian men. Eventually, Deva repays the full amount. The other man greedily counts every bill. Scene 9. A new chance. Deva sells his car to pay off the debt and tries to join a taxi company, but he can't afford the deposit. As he walks away, the company director finds his wallet. Inside is a family photo. Moved by the image, he decides to let Deva work without a deposit. Deva's life slowly begins to improve. Scene 10. Acts of kindness. It's now 2015. Deva works tirelessly. One day, he buys all the newspapers from a young girl selling them in the cold and takes her home. Another time, he helps a homeless man whose home turns out to be a garbage dump. He returns with hot food and feeds everyone living there. Despite his hardships, Deva spreads kindness wherever he goes. Scene 11. Christmas and wishes. At Christmas, all his children perform at school celebrations. Deva always dresses as Santa Claus to surprise them. One day, he misses his son's award ceremony. The boy is hurt. Later, his daughter performs a solo dance. Deva makes it in time, but suddenly collapses. The old injury had silently worsened.
Scene 12. One last wish. He begs the doctor to let him spend New Year's Eve with his family. Though refused, his sister-in-law sneaks him out of the hospital. At midnight, the whole family writes down wishes and puts them into a jar. Deva forgets to place his wish. They open it and find his note, health. To make everyone laugh, he eats the paper. After midnight, Deva and his wife sit outside reflecting on their life. The struggles, the dreams, the love. He tells her how much he loves her, and quietly passes away. The next scene shows his wife and children living in the apartment they once dreamed of. Another new year has come. It's been a year since Deva passed. They smile, they laugh, but deep inside, they still miss their good father. To this day, Mongolian people remember him as the kind-hearted taxi driver. Thank you for watching this recap of Good Father. Don't forget to subscribe for more Mongolian movie stories, brought to life in English. Until next time, stay kind and stay inspired.